Welcome to T3G Vlogs. This is the 100 Days of Making Comics, the Anthology.
Welcome to day 53. Yep, had to think about it for a second. About to go see John Wick 2. It is past the time that I would find acceptable to be picked up. This is what happens when you don't have a conversation with somebody, whether you're gonna meet up there, and I'm gonna go, because we got about 17 minutes to get to Streets. And I'm about 17 minutes away from Streets. Hopefully this is going to be better. About 15 minutes ago is when I spoke with Hodges. It took me about 10 minutes to get here, and he's on his way now. We're already about 3 minutes late. I recorded this with the front-facing camera, but it was super laggy even on the phone, and I wasn't about to bring the main camera in from the movie. I'm sure I'd get some weird looks at the theater. Let's see if he gets here in time. One of these days I'm going to show you guys his driving. It's something. One of the rare occasions where the sequel is equally as good, if not better, than the first movie. What do you think?
Rare occasions. I mean, it's
very rare occasions. So on this way up here, the reason I came up here as almost as fast as you did, because I was racing with a fucking Evo. We got up to 100.
And it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm gonna call today a loss. I haven't done any work on the comic or the game. Actually, honestly, hitting that wall with the upgrade to the newer version of Unity, where now I've got additional errors and bigger issues and the game doesn't work properly, that kind of annoyed me. Didn't really want to deal with that today. So I'm gonna do it tomorrow when I have lots of time and, well, lots of time. I just want to have more time and less things to think about. Tomorrow I've got a quick setup at a client's office, and then I will be basically, I think, coming back here. There is a tech video I want to do for the main channel. That shouldn't take too long. Day 53, I got a fresh shave. Slept pretty well, slept till about 10. It's now nearly noon. I'm gonna go take care of this setup at my client's office. And if the weather keeps, which cloudy is okay, as long as it doesn't rain, got a fun video to do. That's like the fat angle. Just so fat. Super fat angle. I visited my wife. I visited my friend. He's actually gonna meet me, Dan. You guys have met Dan. He's gonna meet me at the house a little bit later. Hopefully, this is 4:30. If the light keeps, we might try to do that other video. There's a lot of work at the client place that ended up taking a lot longer than expected, so kind of taking up a big chunk of my day. But now I'm gonna go pick up a few things at Aldi right there. I could do Aldi. Yeah, maybe I'll do Aldi. This is actually the second day that's gonna be a fail because I'm not gonna be working on the comic or the game. It is some stupid low amount of degrees in this house. Let's actually take a look. It's 58 degrees. So it's 58 degrees in the house because the furnace is not working. It's not heating. So the dryer and the furnace both stopped heating. I did figure out the dryer issue today, so I'm gonna be going to get the part for that tomorrow. But it's cold. I'm gonna go to bed and keep my wife warm. Things I never want to repeat again in my life. Not having heat when it's 40 degrees outside. A day 50, what, 4, 5? Pretty busy day is gonna be today. Gotta get the fuse for the dryer and probably call a technician for the furnace. But the good news today is that it is the beginning of Punchki Fest?
Yesterday.
So it's the second day of Punchki Fest, and as we do every year, we came and got some Punchki. Dude, they got Starbucks at this one. Yeah. Oh, he's got So while not as nice as the Schaumburg location, much more professional, much more direct, and much more my style of location. They did give me a free wash, but it's raining and this is gonna need a little more than touch free.
However, random benefit, they said that I only needed the tire rotation because apparently the synthetic oil is good for 10,000 miles. So I guess I'm good to go. Well, apparently I just wasted a bunch of time because I wasn't supposed to come to this meeting today. It's actually for next Friday. So we're gonna go back to the house and edit this this vlog that was due 2 days ago. So here's the one. All right, connected. No action. The new one. Action. That's literally the only thing that was holding me back from drying some fucking clothes. If you hear it, it's working. Furnace guy came out. My guy, it's literally called My Guy Heating Air Conditioning. So my guy came out, you know, my guy. I called my guy came out. Took care of the problem. Apparently it was just a thermostat issue, something like common with Nest thermostats where they kind of just stop being able to turn on the heater. The blower was working, but not the actual heater. But working now, nice and toasty in here. The fuse fixed the dryer, so the dryer works. My energy level is about 1,000% higher than it was earlier. The visit was not as expensive as I was expecting, so that's also helped my mood. And of course it's payday. And before, I actually haven't gotten to any of the editing or anything. I have a lot of stuff to do in this area today. But before we do that, we have to go pick something up. We gotta pick up some tickets for C2E2. That. And I also need new wipers and a new cabin filter, which Target is right down the street. This is what fucking happens when you don't freaking remember the rules. It's cash only, which means I gotta go and get the stuff from Target first and get cash back. Mother. The vlog is edited. I'm so incredibly tired. I'm gonna start the export, but I'm gonna go to bed. I have yet again, this is the third day in a row that I've done nothing for the comics. So then that puts me at a total deficit of 3 hours of work for my 100 project. This is a problem that I hope to remedy in the coming days. Tomorrow is unlikely to be one of those coming days because we have a doggy play date to introduce our dogs to a dog we'll be watching in a few weeks in the evening, and I work all day. So barring any sort of catastrophic power or internet failure, I'm booked for the day and the evening. So Sunday evening is gonna be 100% about the 100 project. So I'm feeling better and better about my choice of cameras. I just was watching a vlog earlier with somebody using the same camera as me. So I'm like, all right, I'm not the only one, because everybody else is like, hey, Sony and a fancy ass Canon little point and shoot. Me, I went all out. I went big. We're gonna go introduce our dogs to an enormous horse dog. Yeah. That I'm going to get a saddle for and ride in the streets. So timing necessitated that I was not able to do the thing that I said I was gonna do, because she painted this today and then also painted this red. Now, we are gonna take a lovely stroll in 46-degree weather, and she's gonna get a shamrock shake, and I'm gonna get, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, furry, something. I don't know, I'm kind of more hungry than I am hungry for sweets. So I've decided, warnings be damned, I'm making a build of this game. I've joined the Discord channel. I've joined the Discord channel. I've thrown in the question if anyone else got warnings. That one single error still kept coming up, but here's the thing, the game still works. So I'm gonna ignore it for now, and if we can figure out what the issue is, one day we will update this game. Doing something different that I have not done with this though before, I'm making a Android build, and I'm gonna test it on my friendly little Galaxy S3 that I use for gaming and my ARX control for my keyboard. I put in a little over a half hour on the game. I am
3 days behind, so that puts me a total of 3 hours between the two aspects of this 100-day challenge for myself. 3 hours in the deficit. I'm going to try to make those hours up throughout the week, throughout this next coming week. But what I have decided is that I do not wish at all, even a little bit, to do weekly videos anymore, because that just ends up with a lot of footage and a lot of time to edit, and I feel even more stressful than having a daily vlog. Now, I will continue doing the stuff that I added, which would be the intro. Which do you guys like the intro? I thought it was kind of funny. The little voice, a little accent. Plus, I did the actual text in Photoshop. Then I have to do a little wipe in. I thought it'd be a little different than me just tossing in the text in Premiere. So just a little something different. But yeah, so I'll be doing the intro. I might actually even switch up the intro. I've had a couple other ideas since then. But I will still be doing the time lapses that I said I would, and I'm gonna add something else in. I'm not quite sure what, but I've got a few days left to figure it out. It's the 26th. It is day this. 2 more days of this vlog and this month left. That puts us close to 52, so plus another 7. That puts us almost at 60 days. That is well, 60% of the way there. I'm behind on a bunch of people's videos. Yeah, the last few days have just been real stressful with the furnace issue, the dryer issue. Like I said before, the furnace issue, I mean, everything kind of came out real good. But then between all that happening, and then having to try to kind of get stuff done here, we're watching someone's dogs, so we had to go introduce the dogs yesterday. Time kind of gets away from you. It's okay to take the L. Take the L and move on. You know, I didn't do work. I didn't do work on any of this stuff for 3 days. Moving on. Today I did work on the game. It's exporting now. It's actually almost done exporting. So I'm gonna upload that. I'm gonna drop the link below. I swear I'll do it this time. But yeah, so I'll drop the link below, and then I'm gonna do some more work on the comic. It is almost midnight, so that will put me up to 12:30. Hopefully in bed by 1. Oddly enough, yesterday we went and introduced the dogs and all that, but then we also, you know, they're friends of ours, so we were hanging out there, drinking a little bit. I mean, I'll be honest, I got pretty drunk, but I was fine. I got drunk over several hours and then got sober. I drove home, I was fine, went to sleep, I was tired as shit. It was 2 a.m. and then I woke up at 6:30 and I was fine. Like, I was super awake, and I don't want to say energized, but like what I presume normal people feel like when they wake up in the morning. So does that mean that I have to get drunk every day? I mean, I'm not against that idea. It just doesn't seem like it would be real helpful to my money situation. Well, that actually looks real nice in the light. I like that. Looks good. Hi. Need to drop off some dollars at the bank. So I get to see the sun. It's freaking beautiful. It's evening now, obviously. I think this time it's definitely obvious. And I need to make one more stop. I actually need to go to my other bank and extract some money, withdraw some money, acquire some money. Sounds like I'm talking about a fucking robbery. Anyway, I need to withdraw money and transfer to my other account. You know, bills to pay and such. So 'tis that time. It's nice. I never get to go out this much unless it's my day off. Look what I've done. Look what I've done. I installed my new fan. It's not a fan anymore. My new light. Hold on. I get ridiculous. Dramatic light. Anyway, so here, let me show. This side of the room perfectly well lit. That side of the room not well lit. Also, now I'm not projecting a light outside because that other light is like right up over the stairwell. It's actually like perfect, especially for filming. So I can move these, I can direct them.
Like this side of the room is really well lit right now, and it's just the one light. 90% sure that I've got it wired correctly. If we don't die in a horrible, horrible fire tonight, you guys will see this, and I will have wired it correctly. It's pretty late in the evening. I'm gonna do some comic work tonight first, because last night I totally got stuck on the game stuff for another like hour because it wasn't working. I exported it, it wasn't working. I exported it again to a different format, it wasn't working. So now I may, and I'm not happy about it, but I may have to rebuild the entire fucking thing in Unity 5. Well, it's like 1:30 in the morning. It is the final day of February. I can never say that right. Day be 50, 53, 60? 53, 54, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, day 59. Tomorrow will be day 60. Well, today, whatever. Today's day 59. Yeah, a lot of fail this week. A lot of fail. Way less work was done than should have been. I honestly think I got discouraged because the game didn't work after I exported it. So that's kind of been the biggest challenge. I'm still trying to figure that out. Just kind of piecing away at the comic. I've done some sketching. Not sure why I put the sketchbook. I've done some sketching in an actual physical sketchbook. Actually, even trying to transfer that stuff to maybe. It's still in the car. But yeah, so I did some sketching. Basically, I did like big size versions of each separate panel of page 4. So that's something that I'm going to be transferring over to the computer, and that should basically do it. I'm going to polish it off, add some details here and there, some shadows and shading, and make it look a little better than it is. But I'm thinking by day 70 at the latest, I'm gonna call the art done, because I want to make sure I get the text good. I want to make sure the whole presentation overall looks good. So that's it for this one. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with a single day, quick, short vlog. See you then.